Gesundheit. Ducky feet, wet, wet. How's it? English, welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Jesus. Welcome, it's October 17th. 16th, something. It's Tuesday. It's my sister's birthday party. And all hands on deck, Commander-in-Chief. Biden is going to Israel. Yes, there are 2 aircraft carriers, so a bunch of destroyers around in the area, and we're not worried about him, I guess, because it would be back to the Stone Age if, I guess, something went wrong. But Biden is going to the, a little vlog. All the gang is back, my brothers and sisters from the North Shore, except for my brother who lives in the North Shore, he's still there. Kopi, Hawaiian for coffee. This is take 2. It was very rare. Never forget to plug in the machine because it doesn't run on nothing. And there's just a bunch of stuff going. The witch was alerted and she actually came over yesterday, so a bunch of stuff went wrong because she's come on over, and then all of a sudden all these hexes come over. It's like
she's got this djinn that precedes her
and destroys electronics and stuff, and I didn't even know until yeah. Okay, happy Halloween. That stuff is still there. Now, back to reality. In Hawaii, there's like wonderful trade winds. On the North Shore, it's 25 to 35 foot waves, gigantic surf. On the South Shore here, a little bit surf, but that shower where I went, health walk. Thanks for watching. Now, I got a little health walk, and sometimes there's the monk seal on Kaimana Beach. Well, they put up the shower. I already featured it in the thing, and they had a blessing, and then the mayor went and showed up, and they're having a blessing today. Apparently, the shower, it's only one shower so far. It's low water pressure because that's the big gig of this shower. You press it, and it, pisses on you. And they're like, oh, that's really nice. It's conserving water. But it's a big deal in having a big blessing today. We'll get back to that. And the defueling of Red Hill has actually begun today. They're actually turning the levers, and the fuel is actually flowing out of the fuel tanks, gravity style, 3 miles to a big tanker ship, in Pearl Harbor. And the president is going to be in Israel. He's going to go down to that Rafah crossing where Egypt is going, well, we can't promise you anything. The shelling. And then they got a bunch of humanitarian aid. We can bring it into, South Gaza Strip. And the Gaza people from the north are trying to get out as well, because that's the idea. And it's just when the shelling stops, maybe we'll do it. It's all like that, so it's big diplomatic hoo-hoo. And let's see what's in. Let's go to. As everything's falling apart, the suits of the dudes. And once again, I just one click away. It could have been up. As you can tell, we're on back. Okay. There's Biden faced wartime risk and visit to Israel. There's housing on the Maui thing. They're like building housing, trying to do housing, trying to keep them in some type of housing, and it's all going into the wow, what the heck is going on? Lahaina Luna High School has reopened, as you can see. It's that's the athletic field right there. I don't know what. A Marine that was killed in, I guess, World War II and buried in this little island in Saipan, he was defending civilians and Chamorro civilians, and caught in the crossfire, buried alongside with his person he was fighting with, and they didn't have any dog tags or stuff, so they finally, 80 years later, they identified him as being buried in Punch Bowl. Thank you for your service. They call this kind of thing physical anthropology, the archaeology stuff. Physical anthropology, they look at all the bones, and now it's very physical anthropology. So they call them the archaeologist, in a sense, to identify bones to see if they're old, they're new, and who they are. Like, well, let's see your bone structure, and we measure from here to here, and that is your nose and your jaw structure, and this arm bone, the humerus, and the radius, and the femur, and the fibulas, and down here, and they can identify the bone structure of a person is unique, like a fingerprint. And you can tell if you have arthritis, things like that. Oh, boring you. And football. And striking the Heisman Pro trophy is, Heisman Trophy pose is Silas from Damien High School. He's like, I'm important. I'm in high school, and I'm getting, anyway, we like our local heroes before they're even heroes. Well, they're kind of like heroes, or they're heroes already. Oh, guys, just relax. Everything's going wrong. What's happening? And this stuff and everything like that. What the heck? And Biden's going to Israel. Okay, just relax. Remember back in the day, 1992, when you wanted to relax, it's like, let's just go outside and check out the new aeroplane. 1992. That's an F-117A radar evading stealth fighter. So the stealth comes out and they're like, hey, see this? Yeah, that's our bad boy. And it's angled because we like Legos. No. So it's a invisible plane, basically, for radar. So now that you're all here, you will see the plane. Now you don't see the plane, and this conversation never existed. And if you ever speak of it again, you will come after your family, and the bones will show up in the Nevada desert. They don't talk like that. They're just like, they're actually pretty proud of their stuff. It's like, hey, look at this, man. I'll tell you all about it with my commander. But there's the stealth, F-117. Jeez, I remember the game stuff. I was like, it was spooky. Is that a UFO? No, it's just out of Area 51. Really? That's where we make those things. And yet another first. They gagged him. What can I say?
Inevitable.
That's what I can say. And we need to look at the finger of the pulse. We need to look at, hey, you know what? What about this Kaimana beach shower? Kaimana beach shower doesn't work as planned. Having read the article about rising water rates and how the Honolulu Board of Water Supply is supposing rate increases during each of the next 5 years. Talk about those rising water rates. Site article, October 13th. I continue on to Kaimana Beach for my weekly swim and to enjoy the newly installed $500,000 shower. Park Leone announces opening of new park shower at Kaimana Beach. Site article, August 9th. I am sorely disappointed and recommend the city review the specifications with the contractor who dropped the ball, or the contractor or the city who dropped the ball. Make fun of me. Some of the shower on buttons are already missing. The water pressure very weak, and the runoff shows a complete lack of basic engineering. The water sits there mixed with a buildup of sand. Another city failure. Incompetent waste of taxpayer money. Who is responsible for this fiasco, and who is gonna fix it? Mary J. Culvey House, Kaneohe. And just a short one to top it all off. A shower that costs half the price of a house. Nice shower at Kaimana Beach after swimming is indeed nice. It's all nice. What's not so nice is that the cost is almost $500,000. News article lists $840,000 to complete. I'm sorry, but I find that pretty outrageous. That's about half the price of an average house on Oahu. I guess I should just be happy the city built only one. Matt Lee. Ala Moana. Why, thank you, Matt. Now that we know how much that shower costs, you press the missing button and it pees on you. They can pull it up out of the ground. Hey, I put this down payment for my house. Anyways, it's Tuesday. Stuff's coming up. Got a big thing to go to. And this Toastmaster tomorrow. I gotta do the stuff. I gotta be Toastmaster. Anyway, great big waves on the North Shore. Aloha. 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 Aloha? Aloha. Aloha. Oh my gosh, what happened? Oh, it's a good day. It's a great beach day. So aloha to you.